Turning over a unit is expensive, so it's usually in a landlord's best interest to try to keep a good tenant for as long as they can.
But you can't know how to keep a tenant if you don't know the reasons why they're leaving.
What's up, guys? Lauren and Kyle here from Rentals to Wealth, and we're going to share with you 6 reasons tenants typically leave and what you can do about it.
If you're ready to learn, lock it in by hitting that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos.
The first reason a good tenant may leave is the rent price or just finding a better option somewhere else. Housing costs, especially rent, has increased for the last 5 years, and some markets may have reached a point where it makes sense to move somewhere more affordable. By moving, your tenants may feel they can get more bang for their buck.
The best way to combat this is to pay attention to your local trends. If neighboring properties of similar condition are leasing for less, that could be an issue and a sign that you likely have been too aggressive with your rent increases over the years.
Raising rent by more than 10% is a surefire way to lose even the most loyal renters. So if an increase is necessary, consider only doing 2 or 3%, but just keep up with the market.
Our rule of thumb is to stay just under market rent.
Number 2 is unkept promises. Tenants are our clients, so good customer service is key. We should be reliable, responsive, and respectful.
This includes answering phone calls during business hours and returning calls quickly. The worst feeling for tenants is that their landlords prioritize profit over purpose. If there's an issue, handle it. Number 3 on the list is ignored repair needs.
Similarly to our previous reason, if there's an issue in the home and you don't make it a priority to fix it, the tenant's going to feel unheard and become frustrated.
Even if the issue isn't an emergency, taking care of it in a timely manner is a good best practice. And it might be out of sight and out of mind for you as a landlord, but the tenant doesn't want to deal with a dripping faucet for weeks on end.
Number 4 is fear. Sometimes tenants leave just because they're afraid of the unknown. Maybe they feel like a big rent increase is coming or an eviction is looming because they fell a bit behind on rent.
If you don't establish expectations early and properly communicate, assumptions will be made whether they are right or wrong. Keep the lines of communication open both ways so the tenant can voice their concerns and you can settle.
The 5th reason a good tenant may leave is more space. As personal situations change, more space will likely be needed. Perhaps their families are growing, perhaps they need room for a home office, or simply they just want a bigger yard.
While adding an addition onto a home may be out of the question, you can offer some flexibility. Is storage the issue? Can you add a shed or a garage to the property? Do you have other units in the building or nearby that you could offer them?
Communication to why they want more space will help you find a solution.
The last and most common on the list is home ownership. With rents more expensive than mortgages in many areas, your tenants may be ready to buy their own home.
And this is so exciting, but your best bet in this situation is to just make the best of it. Again, communication is key. Find out when they'll be closing and when you could access the home for a quick turnover.
Assuming they've had a good experience, ask them if they know anyone who'd be interested in taking their spot in the unit. Some of our best tenants were referrals from our previous tenants.
And regardless of the reason they're leaving, you should ask them to complete a survey. It can include questions about their tenancy with you and their experience living in the home.
This can be some great feedback so you can improve the home and service moving forward.
What other ways can you keep a good tenant from leaving? We'd love if you'd share it below and leave a comment.
If you're enjoying these landlord tips, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any of our future videos.
And if you want to follow along with us on our investing journey, head on over to our YouTube channel, Rentals to Wealth. We'd love to have you with us.